What's going on, guys? Skulls 311 back with Warcraft Zones tour. We're doing Duratar today with the orcs. Made my orc guy here with my normal randomization thing. Concussive was his name, apparently. That's the first random name. Let's see if it sticks. I figured it would. Make it a hunter. Orcs actually get bonus damage with pets, so figured I would go with the hunter for this little Duratar tour. Duratar is the first zone I ever played in WoW. The day it came out, I got WoW, however long it's been now, and I made an orc was the first guy I made. So I've been back in a while. So we'll see how it is. Go back to the old school. Come on, sorry, it's loading. Taking a while here.
The Great Cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Duratar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Alright, got our guide as we've been having. Always gotta kind of tweak this when we start, unfortunately, because it's a new character until we go back to a character we've already created later. Everything else I think is okay. Okay. So, Duratar, yes, it's been a long time since I've been here. Let's get the arrow up the top. Oh, I like it. Alright. Kaltunk. Finally, you're of age, Furukasao. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes. You will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornak. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young hunter. You will find him seated at the fire behind me.
Go forth in victory.
Alright, let's go.
Strength and honor.
Another one of Kaltunk's recruits. A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter, by the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. Our first order of business would be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out on the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you'd be more used to us slaughtering the boars you find in the farms to the north and northeast of here. Alright, we got 6 boars. We have a boar. A little boar pet. We gotta kill boars. Good old Duratar. We got another new guy here. Level 2 shaman. Nice. I'm a big fan of hunters. I always enjoy playing them. Alright, let's see. I like anything with a pet. I also like warlocks, so. Got one more to get? Yeah. Alright, let's turn around. Cutting teeth. So what all the Horde guys doing that, like the Torrent does that too with his arms, so he like flaps them. Flaps them out. Not bad for Kasao, but don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you prove yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you'll need some extra protection. Get a little waist thing here. You're not just another grunt, you seem to be a serious hunter. Good, because that's exactly what I need. Try not to let the word out since I don't want to cause a panic. There have been reports of more humans nearby. This is an egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Duratar, and especially not here in the valley. You'll find them to the south. Slay them quickly before their numbers increase any more. Ah, I remember that from the back of the day. Yeah, there were never any humans here. But as the story has gone, of course, things change up. Hi there, scouts are over here. How many we gotta get here? 7? So revive pet, Bloody Fury, attack by 3 for 15 seconds. Does that mess with the hunter's ability? Let's see. What do we normally do in damage here? 4 damage, 7 damage. Okay, so we're doing 7 damage. I assume attack power matters for range too. I don't see why I wouldn't. Let's see if we use this. Nine damage. Shit. What? Yeah, the auto looks nice because it gets it pretty far. They want us to hearth back. I think we could run this back. Yeah, the Zagoroth guides, which are cool, as they do suggest like the quickest way to get back to an area. We're pretty close, so we don't really need a hearth back here. I guess you probably don't need it for the rest of this zone, so. But we're fine now. Let's go back.
Blood and thunder.
Executed with quickness and discretion. A job well done. I must send you back into the fields again, Hunter. You will find large numbers of scorpions north and west of here. Bring me 8 of their tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made from the venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpion venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
Down.
And we can get the, now that we're level 3, I guess we can get the green apple surprise quest.
Friend.
It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If I only had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, for Asaku, if you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
Horde.
We didn't put our thing on? Oh, okay. Let's put it on. Alright, so we gotta get 6 cactus apples out here for apple surprise, and kill the scorpions too. Yeah, they didn't have pens back in the day like this in the original. They were just walking around the boars. Alright. So yeah, basically just gotta find these large cactus plants here to get the apples. Scorpions. Yeah, I'm a big fan of hunters, especially if you played solo. Especially in like classic. I like hunters because classic's obviously way much more difficult than this is, and it's good having that ranged attack pet tank for you. Finally got our second shot. Alright, we got Concussive Shot. Dazes the target, slowing their movement. It's an instant 5-second cooldown. Can we do that while we're doing? There you go. No, they're never gonna get to me. At least not easily. And we're kind of coming up on the imps, the familiars, which is a later quest in this zone. So we'll go back here, a little more west. I know there's scorpions over here always. Yeah. That should be the last one. Oh, Sarkoth. I forgot about Sarkoth. There's like a little mini tougher scorpion up in the hills that direction that this guy is going to want us to kill. It's been a while since I've been here. Like I said, this is my first zone ever in WoW. Hunter, I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpions of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for a stinger, though, and it sliced down into my chest, cut into my flesh, and let my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. Am I able... Now that I look at that guy, am I able to use my mount? I have a mount. Yeah, I'm a chauffeur mecha hog. Oh, I forgot about that. Usually my mount's at X. That's just the way I like to do it. So I need to do my bottom left bar. So now you can have a mount this early in the game. I know this is like cheating kind of, but it will speed up the videos a little bit. There's Sarkarth.
I don't have a target.
Alright, turn in Sarkarth. This doesn't feel like a normal mount. A little faster. My father said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath the tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. My blow is not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure would be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure, but it remains that I cannot make the trek back to our settlement unassisted. Please, return and tell Gornak of my situation. Perhaps he could help me. You can do that. I kind of don't want to use the mount, to be honest. I feel like what I've been wanting to do with this little area, the zone thing, is kind of do it the way the zones are supposed to be done. So, not that a mountain makes that much of a difference, I guess, but it speeds it up a little bit. We'll see. I don't know if you think I should use mounts to get through here faster, or just do it more legit like it used to be, like, you know, the mounts, the zones would normally be. Alright, Stingless Scorpion.
Sug.
The carapace of a scorpion isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly and without doubt, and the scorpion shall prove easy prey. There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpions. The smallest and largest of opponents is still set you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things could prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest. So, pants. From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It's no wonder that Hanazuo was overtaken by it. Able to be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazuo's plight. However, I must say I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, and that you would fight for a stranger's honor while other tasks occupied your time. Your own honor is heightened. Some grist and a bag.
Go for the victory.
And a level. Alright. Turning in Cactus Surprise.
What do you need?
Wonderful. As promised, here's your Cactus Apple Surprise, plus a little something extra.
Strength.
So this gives us a stamina for 15 minutes. If we eat it for 10 seconds, we'll be well fed. Accept vile familiars. I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young hunter. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I've discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from the mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and, if you survive, return to me.
Go forth to victory.
I will do so.
Loktar.
Cussed peons, they work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help me keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find, sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Look for them underneath the trees in the valley. Lousy slacking peons.
May your blades never dull.
One of the coolest early quests in this game is when you just walk around smacking the peons. I love it. So we gotta use the foreman's blackjack on the sleeping peons and kill familiars. So you can wait for these guys. They'll eventually go take a nap. That guy's still working. There's a guy over here actually taking a nap, I saw. Where is he? There he is. Ah, he's got him. He's gonna wake him up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe because it's more instanced.
I can do that.
Wake up. 1 of 4. They're kind of all over the zone, but usually by the trees. Because that's where they're chopping the trees, chopping wood. Ooh, there's a Northwatch Scout over here. There's one sleeping up there. Are these scouts yellow? Oh, they won't attack us. That's interesting. That's 2 peons awoken. This guy's sleeping now.
Okay.
Alright. 4. Or 3 or 4. You gonna crash, dude? Come on. Aren't you tired? I'll find one on the way to the vile familiars. There's one right there.
Okay, dope.
Alright. Those guys up. Now let's get our familiars. We need to nab 8 of them. We'll eventually head in the cave and go after the main familiar guy. There you go. Uno. Ooh, fireballed me a little bit. Alright, 6 of 8. Finish these guys off. One up there. Alright, 8 of 8. This time we could use our hearth. A little far away. A little bit of a jog. Alright. Turn in lazy peons.
Thrall Hall.
No good, lazy. Do you have my blackjack? Did you catch the peon sleeping on the job? Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Be safe.
Strength and honor.
You have done well. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the burning blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Some bootses? Through my divinations, I see that an item of power, a medallion, hides deep within the burning blade coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. We must have it. For too long, these demon worshippers have defiled our homelands, cleansed the coven of the demonic taint by slaying the foul beasts and their leader. Return this medallion as proof of your deed. Go, you will find the coven in the cave to the north.
Strength.
What do you need?
You are a dependable orc. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave with the burning blade coven and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick is a spell on it so you can see it in the dark, so you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
For the Horde.
Let's do a quick sell, just in case. I'm sure we're fine, but...
What do you need? For the Horde.
Let's go finish this off. This is pretty much the end of this zone once we get in this cave. And then they usually give you a little mission to deliver something to the next town. According to here, we got only 5 steps left, so definitely quicker zone so far than the Blood Elf zone, which was almost 45 minutes by the time we were done. We're hitting only 26 right now, or so. Not even, because with the start of the video, we had a little bit of a loading. Seemed like it loaded longer than normal. So we gotta kill Fell Stalkers, which are these red dog type creatures. We don't even need to kill any of the other guys in here, unless they're red. I can't remember. Yeah, the Fell Stalkers are yellow too, so we're good. And there's the pick that we gotta find for Thazril. Okay. Fell Stalkers are a warlock pet. My main character's a warlock, so got a little place in my WoW heart for my Fell Stalkers. I don't remember this cave having any yellows. I thought it would, people in here would attack you. They might change that just to make this area faster and easier. I kind of remember having to kill everybody because they would attack. I don't remember skipping over this many enemies. The big guy's over here somewhere. There he is. So we just got him, but we gotta take him out, wait for him to respawn. Did he disappear yet? Oh, that's a dead end. I thought this was going back around. We'll just wait for him. Unless we can get up here. I don't think we can. Can we? Ooh, I think we can. I'm gonna do this correctly. Oh my god, it's terrible. He's about to spawn anyway, but there he is. I got a medallion. Still don't know if I can get up here. Alright, we got up here. Oh man, you screwed up. Oh, we can. Okay. Should be some Fell Stalkers back here. There's one. One left to get. Alright. Leave the cave. Yeah, we did use our hearth earlier, so we'll be able to hearth back now. So it'll be a little bit of a trip back. Alright, and this should be the end of the zone pretty much, right? We got turn in the pick, turn in the Burning Blade Medallion, and we are done with the Duratar. Very basic first zone for the Orcs, and the Trolls actually start here. So I won't be making a Troll character because I don't want to do this again in this zone. We have Undead left, and I guess we'll go through the Horde first. That's what I've been doing, because I haven't played Horde in a very long time, so it's kind of fun seeing these old zones. We have Undead left, which I'm always a fan of, and the Goblins who I've never played as. Maybe we'll do Undead next, and then Goblins to finish it off. Since that would practically be very new. I don't think I've ever done that zone.
Speak, friend.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down those trees, maybe we could find a nice cave to mine.
May your blades never dull.
You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are a key to rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Report to Sunjin Village. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Sunjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Sunjin Village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Sunjin. Go and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Well,
Alright, so that's it for Duratar here. Well, not really Duratar. I guess we're in Duratar, but the first area here of Duratar. So the Valley of Trials. I keep saying Duratar, but it's the Valley of Trials. Horde starting area, then we move on to Duratar proper, which is the rest of this large area, all the way up to Orgrimmar. So the main capital of the Horde here. Echo Isles, spent some time there. All this stuff here, so pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching, and let me know what's going on, and give me an idea on some, I'll probably go do Undead and then Goblins. Let me know what alliance zones you'd like to see first, if possible. So, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you later. Take care.